The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show.
So we've spent all of this time, right, discussing, and people tell me how Amber right and whatever else it is, and our fans come over here, and Betty says, O'Neill, all you talk about is Amber. Well, Betty, I'm going to say it again, so you're here. If you don't want us to talk about Amber and you think that, people are talking about Amber too much, petition for them to take her off of the show as a star and put a new star on there. And then what I'll do is I'll talk about the new star, because then there'll be no Amber for us to talk about, because that's what the show is about. The show is about Amber, who is the main star, and so we'll talk about her. So I'm sorry for y'all. That's how it works. But hey, let's get into this. Let's go.
I don't know if you've ever heard this before, but I'm quite sure you have. You're very, very narcissistic. You gaslight, you manipulate. You're low-key a bully.
For sure.
Okay? You throw your money around like that's just the end of be all. And the way you try to rally up girls to be against each other, and I don't know if you know this, but you are actually beneath us.
He's beneath them. Well, if he's beneath them, this would be the point where you'd basically get up and you'd walk out and you'd say, you know what, I'm not going to do it. You'd walk out and you leave and you don't have to do it at all. But to be stating that I'm beneath you tells me everything. What I'm seeing from these girls is that they've started to deflect. It's a lot of deflection going on. The ways that they are feeling, they're now starting to project that onto other people. Because if that's what you've gotten from all of this, because he's giving you a contract, that's it. People work at different places. Every time you go to a different job, they give you a contract. And you can decide if you want to take that salary or not. That's up to you. They're not being narcissistic. They're not being condescending. They're not trying to gaslight you. They're not trying to do any of that. Either you want the job or you don't want the job. But you don't sit down and chastise them about the job that they're giving you. Like I said, if Delicia is all that famous and popular, go start your own show.
Grand scheme of the quality of life.
Speak.
Okay? So you can stop with this chip on your shoulder, like you're better than everybody because you were on Amazon. How are those numbers? Were Amazon numbers amazing?
Oh, they're very amazing. They gave me a TV show right after. I meant to tell you, I got one with A24.
Okay. Anyway.
Well, clearly, Wayne, you see value in us because we wouldn't be here. Look, you invested your money or your kids' money, your baby mama's money, whoever money.
I do see value. I feel like y'all could become very valuable. And I see it in y'all. And I know y'all situations. And I feel like y'all should bring y'all situations to camera. It's really, I know y'all life a little bit. That's the real reason y'all were chosen. But y'all beautiful. Y'all do got talent. But I just wish y'all could stop wasting time and thinking I care. When I tell you I don't care a little bit, the whole time y'all was talking just now, I was like, hold up. I forgot to order Melissa an iPad pen.
Exactly. No one cares. Let me explain something to you. If they were in a different boardroom, they wouldn't have even given them a second thought. They would have run them out long ago. If they were dealing with me, but I would have gone to find 5 other girls. But you know what Wayne is doing? Wayne is spending the time to try to see if he can educate these girls how this thing actually works. And instead of them sit down and ask themselves questions and question that, they haven't gone to that. Erica was asking again, are they able to make monies from the thing? Yes, Erica. Anything they get inside of the podcast, any contract that is done on the podcast, meaning any promotional deals, belongs to Wayne. If they were to go outside and they had shows outside of the podcast, that would belong to them, because there's no verbiage in there that states that they're not able to get that. They didn't discuss that. So that's why they're able to get that. And that was what I was trying to pinpoint. There's the opportunity for them to make money, but they don't want to work for it. That's the main frame of this storyline. That's what they're trying to tell you. Them don't want to work for it.
Like, I was like, don't even listen. I'm going to be honest. I do not. If y'all knew how much y'all care, y'all wouldn't waste y'all time. That was time wasted that y'all could have did something else with, because the deal is going to be the deal. But y'all need to learn me. I don't care a little bit. I'm talking about not this much. This is how much I care. Nothing. I don't care. I don't care. Like, it's so.
I'm a person that feels that way about people.
And why don't you just walk, Delicia? If you think it's so whatever it is, then just walk. You're not saying anything. what she's trying to do is to gaslight him into spending his money. Imagine me trying to tell you how to spend your money. Ladies, switch this around before you listen to these bird brains. Don't listen to the bird brain them. Them if you know them are pay. How them going pay the liar her fee.
Bring value. People who
Delicia.
are doing this.
Alicia, he just told you what it is.
I just told Jaleesa.
He don't care.
I said I don't want to be
You
a
think
boyfriend.
you think just because you got a big moon ring and you keep flashing it, I'm looking at myself in your ring and I'm like, I don't even care from that far. I'm looking at myself in your ring. I'm looking at my
Can I
reflection.
ask you a question though?
Amber,
No, I'm just trying to understand how you call yourself a man of God and you talk like this.
Because
Jesus would care, Wayne.
how you know it's Jesus?
'Cause
was
I
doing?
know.
What
I
me
know
and
what
you
the
was doing
word
while
says.
behind.
Don't use God in a contract, mommy. A contract is a contract. Either you like the contract or you don't like the contract. So let me get this straight. So if I go out for a job as an engineer, I'm going to gaslight them to tell them that Jesus would want them to pay me this. No, I'm gonna basically pay them when I pay them. That's about it.
You know what? And he cared enough to forgive me.
Well,
he
how
cared
do you
enough
know?
to die on the cross to forgive me. He
I want
cared.
you. I want you
He
to
was
talk.
compassionate.
I want you to talk to all the women out there who people think good out there cheating on their good men, and now Delicia got them. That's what I want you got you on the podcast. But don't play with me.
Wayne,
Don't come at me.
you're going way
Do
too far.
not.
Well, they're taking personal shots, so why shouldn't he take a personal shot too? All is fear and love and war. Come on now. Come on now, friends. Come on now.
At me, stay where you at. Cause you was right there with the Jesus popping chain on your wedding day. Hey,
So now you just telling my business. Dog.
Oh, wow.
That's
Hey.
what you doing.
hey man,
That's what you doing.
Well, you talking about me to the whole
No,
crew?
I'm not
Hey,
talking.
what up?
I asked you a
Real
question.
family.
I asked you a question.
Well,
I
you
said,
ain't-
how can you
some-
have this stance
You
and you be a man of
You
God?
ain't the one to speak.
You
That's
know
all
what?
I'm saying.
You know what? You know, I am the one to speak.
But this gonna be some
because
good
the Lord
content.
gave me the authority to speak.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
So
Absolutely,
wait,
he
the
did.
Jesus popping chain, what?
You know what? You stay out of it.
I'm just
You stay
trying
out
to
of it.
figure out.
This whole record.
You know what? I like this though for them. I like what Wayne is doing for them because he's giving them a lesson. Wayne is giving them a lesson in real time. They just don't see the lesson. And the lesson is work for what you want and stop asking people just to give it to you off the rip. The girls are asking to get something for nothing. That's basically what it is. Now, of course, them have them life and them have all of that, and they can decide they want to talk about that or not. By the way, someone asked that question. If there is no verbiage in there that says they have to speak about their life, they don't have to talk about their life. That is an option. Again, friends, that's how contractual agreements are handled. So don't say, oh, but them stories is everything. Did he say in there that you need to share that? Because if that's not in there specifically as a line, it's not one of those things. So you can't really pinpoint to that any at all. But I'm glad Wayne doesn't care. I wouldn't care either. Who cares? Who cares what Amber and Delicia talk about? I mean, you can gaslight all you want. Leave. Question is, will they leave? That's the question. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Talk to y'all soon.